Shalom, family. So big, interesting news. With $500 million in revenue, end times villain Klaus Schwab chooses to step back from executive leadership of the dystopian World Economic Forum. Interesting, right? They've been talking about this for a few years now, and they've been talking about him taking a role in the background as an advisor, letting the next generation take over. His favorite catchphrase that you all know by now, if you've got a conspiracy-minded friend, is, "You'll own nothing and like it." And we're seeing that take place all around us now on a daily basis. Is he really retiring? No. He's changing seats. He's stepping into the background where the real power gets wielded. Just ask the Biden administration. And the big question then remains, who takes his place? His daughter, Natalie Schwab, is fully on board with the rising dystopia and has threatened climate lockdowns many times. And if we look at George Soros, he's been succeeded by his son Alex Soros, and we fully expect the evil machinations to continue unabated. Whoever replaces Klaus, you can rest assured his directives will be carried out. Whether you realize it or not, the world is being controlled by that small handful of evil people, generals of the Antichrist, if you will, setting everything in place for his moment in the sun, 7 years, which is not going to be sun. It's going to be meteors, chaos, earthquakes, volcanoes, and other despicable things rising out of pits. But they are working for their Father right up to the end. If you look at John 8 verse 44, it says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." So we see this now as they replace themselves with their offspring that have been trained, raised, indoctrinated, and put in place for a reason. The only one seemingly not doing this would be Billy Boy Gates, because he's having too much fun. And again, he quietly continues his exploits in the background as one of those leaders working for that dark, shadowy group that's getting ready to step forward into prominence and claim their moment of victory in the sun for a period of 7 years. We're seeing all these things with our own eyes right now. How blessed are we, might not feel that way, to be born for a time such as this. To see the things the Lord warned us about for the end of the time of mankind happening in front of us. To see souls still being saved and snatched from the darkness. To see people still turning to Jesus Christ while there is time. Glorious, glorious times for us to be living in, to be witnesses for our Lord Jesus Christ to the very end. You are that final generation. Shalom.